From gory zombies to creepy nuns, Halloween is full of ghoul creatures, but trying to find the perfect Halloween costume can be a total pain. So if you're looking for a little spooky inspiration, then make sure to check out these downright terrifying costumes you can easily whip up, even if you don't have a lot of time. Before we jump into it, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the taco for more great content. Now, let's get into scary characters you can easily pull off for Halloween this year. Pennywise the Dancing Clown. You know what's scarier than Halloween? Trying to find the perfect Halloween costume. And every year you're faced with the same question. Should you go as a cutesy character, or should you open the gates of hell and scare the bejesus out of everyone? If you're looking to shock your friends this year, then look no further than Pennywise the Dancing Clown. The infamous character from the movie It is the embodiment of everything that is unholy and purely evil, which makes this the perfect Halloween costume. Now, recreating it can be a bit of a hassle. If you choose to DIY this one, then you're in for a ride. You'll likely need a ton of cream makeup and brushes. You'd also need an orange creepy clown wig and buckets of white face paint. But do you really want to spend all day trying to mimic Stephen King's spooky creation? Save yourself the trouble and get your very own Pennywise costume on Amazon. It's only around $40. To finish off the look, all you'll need to do is rub a bit of the fake blood all over your jumpsuit. It'll really seal the deal as the most terrifying clown in history. The White Nun from American Horror Story. The only thing that's scarier than Halloween is the hit TV show American Horror Story. Every season has managed to give us some serious goosebumps, and if you're a fan of the show, then you're probably familiar with their hair-raising characters. Twisty the Clown from the AHS Freak Show season is downright scary, but the one character that seems to ramp up the creepy factor is the White Nun from AHS Asylum. Normally, nuns dress in black and white attire, but American Horror Story's creation really took it to the next level. Seriously, is there anything scarier than a nun that's crying black tears? Now, if you're into makeup, then you probably aren't a stranger to running mascara or wearing the wrong shade of foundation. That's why you make sure to get waterproof mascara and find a shade that truly matches your skin. So why not go against everything you've been doing and use these makeup faux pas this Halloween? To recreate this scary look, you'll need some creamy white makeup. You can use black cream eyeshadow for the tears too, or even a cheap black eyeliner. But if you'd rather spend more time baking some spooky treats, then save yourself the hassle and order it online. This nightmarish crying nun costume will only set you back around $40. Now, get ready to give everyone nightmares for days. Nurse from Silent Hill. We're all scared of nurses because no one likes getting their blood drawn, but the nurse from Silent Hill gave us nightmares for weeks. But at least we didn't have to face her like Rose and her daughter did in the original film. Their nightmare began after they drove through a portal that took them to the eerie town of Silent Hill. That's when they ran into all sorts of supernatural creatures, and the nurse was one of them. But you can relax. You don't have to risk your life to steal one of these nurses' costumes from the dark realm. You can buy one on Amazon for around $40, and the costumes even include the nurse's hat and dress. But you might want to buy some fake blood to really sell it. You'll need to apply some on your cheeks and temples before you wrap some gauze around your face. Oh, and don't forget to tie the whole look with some white Crocs. Now you're ready to become the nurse of everyone's screams. Samara from The Ring. You really don't need to spend a lot of time crafting the perfect Halloween costume. All you need is a little resourcefulness and not brushing your hair for a week. We're only kidding, of course. If you actually happen to have long, dark hair, then recreating Samara's costume will be easy. You just need to backcomb your hair to make it look like a tangled mess. The rest of the look is super simple too. You just need to get a white dress and dab some gray paint all over it. The Ring is a classic remake of the Japanese horror flick Ringu. If you're a true horror movie buff, then you've probably seen it countless times. But in order to truly embody Samara, you need to practice doing a bit of contortionism. Everyone will be asking you to recreate that famous scene where she's crawling right out of the TV. It may be time to start stretching. Carrie from the movie Carrie. We should all get a prize for surviving high school, but Carrie from the iconic Stephen King movie deserves a freaking medal. The high school outcast turned prom queen unleashed her telekinetic powers to get revenge on her school bullies. Who could forget the scene where Sissy Spacek gets a bucket of blood dumped all over her pretty prom dress? but the 2013 remake was just as chilling as the original movie. The scene where Chloe Grace Moretz gets soaked in blood was mostly special effects, but the bucket dump stayed old school. Channel your inner Carrie with the help of a lot of fake blood. But don't worry, you won't need to spend more than a few bucks. You can get bottles of fake blood for less than $10 on Amazon. Now, if you're going to DIY this creepy Carrie costume, you'll need a cheap prom dress and a wavy blonde wig. If you want people to instantly recognize your character, then don't forget to get a prom queen tiara. But if you're just not that into DIY, don't worry. You can get the whole costume on Amazon for less than 50 bucks. Most costumes even come with a corsage so that you'll be ready for the catastrophic dance. Regan from The Exorcist. From creepy zombies to scary clowns, Halloween is full of memorable characters, but there's nothing scarier than Linda Blair playing the role of the demonic teen Regan McNeil in The Exorcist. Packed with horrific demonic voices and the iconic puke scene, this movie has it all. Many of the cast and crew members even believe that the set was cursed. Now that's seriously scary. So if you're looking to turn some stomachs around this Halloween, then look no further. Regan is by far the scariest character in the horror film genre. You probably had nightmares after hearing her speak in tongues. In order to recreate Regan's look, you can go the easy route and get it for about $60 on Amazon. But for those who take Halloween really serious, then you'll need to get a few more things, like fake vomit. Pour some of it all over your nightgown. You'll really get a kick out of watching other people's reaction to your super gross costume. And to really nail this look, you'll also need some yellow contact lenses. But we seriously recommend you do a little research and buy high quality ones. You don't want to risk an allergic reaction or worse. The creepy guys from The Purge. If you've seen the movies, then you know there were tons of creepy characters that inspire some serious stomach-churning costumes. The Purge films and now television series is one of the scariest franchises out there. The whole plot revolves around letting your frustrations out in the most horrible ways. One day a year, people can legally commit any type of crime they want during 12 hours. Just thinking about it gives us the chills. Now, during the day of the Purge, people get to expose their true selves, but for some reason people choose to wear masks and hide their faces. Luckily for us, the movie franchise is full of creepy masks you totally kill to wear. Halloween goers can find every The Purge mask on Amazon, and they range from $7 to $20. It's a total steal. Plus, the entire look is the perfect last-minute Halloween costume to whip up in just a few minutes. You just need to get a few fake weapons to complete the look. Fortunately for those of us who are a bit lazy, the whole costume only needs a regular outfit you'd normally wear. After all, the people who are going out to purge are normal people just like us. Slenderman. The creepy legend of Slenderman has been making waves since Eric Knudsen posted it on an online forum in 2009. Yep, believe it or not, this story isn't that old. We're all scared of Slenderman, and we can't put our finger on why. We're not really sure what would happen if you run into him somewhere, but we definitely don't want to know. The popular monster that creeps up on you in the woods is a total eyesore as well. He's an abnormally thin and tall man who doesn't even have a face. Maybe that's why he's so intimidating. And Slenderman costumes are just as scary as the infamous urban legend. That's one of the many reasons why this would be a killer Halloween costume. Not only would you get a kick out of randomly creeping out people on the streets, but you'll also be super comfortable wearing it. The Morph Suits website offers some sinister pics for around $60. But you can easily find a simpler version for $30 on Amazon. Now, to get that faceless Slenderman look, all you need is to tie the look in with a white morph mask. Venom. Want to know what will really scare the soul out of someone? Venom. When that liquid alien latched onto someone, it wouldn't let go. In fact, it was one of the creepiest villains in 2007 Spider-Man 3. Naturally, Peter Parker rejected Venom, but the parasite took over someone else. Venom's got some sharp teeth and super long tongue, so if you really want to give someone the scare of their life, then Venom is the character for you. But if you decide to DIY, you're going to have to grab a pair of black pants and some black boots from your closet. The top part might be tricky though. Venom has a huge white spider emblem across his chest. You might be able to draw the outline and make the emblem out of felt and attach it to a long sleeve shirt. But you'll have to buy the mask, which costs around $50 on Amazon. You'll have everyone running when they see that Spider-Man's most terrifying foe has crashed the party. Annabelle from The Conjuring. So The Conjuring movie came out in 2014. It's not necessarily an old school movie, but the creepy franchise is a total box office hit. The Conjuring follows the story of a creepy haunted doll that causes horror and pain. That's when Ed and Lorraine Warren, a duo of famous ghost hunters, get involved. Their plan is to lock the doll's demon in a cabinet in their home. That's when Annabelle becomes a handful and the Warrens end up fighting a horrible supernatural being. Now, to embody Annabelle's unholy vibes, you'll need a mask and a dress. You can just order an Annabelle mask on Amazon for less than $50. Etsy also carries a spooktacular Annabelle mask that's so detailed, people will have to do a double take. But fair warning, an accurate piece like that will set you back at least $100. You need a vintage little girl dress to pair it up with the mask, and voila! You're ready to go trick-or-treating. Just don't be surprised if no one wants to open their door for you. That's all for scary characters you can easily pull off for Halloween this year. Tell us in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to The Taco for more amazing videos.